potentially be one of the top guys is Keon Coleman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I wasn't there on Keon Coleman. He's big. He's strong. He's athletic. He's been a basketball player. I just think he's not sharp. He doesn't have that kind of crisp route running for me. He doesn't separate as well as some of these other guys. I think that there is teams that will like him, but it is a bit of you're going to be. He didn't test wonderfully well as well. His 40, I think, was in the 15th percentile for wide receivers. Yes,
yeah,
he's
he ran
bigger.
the worst. He was the slowest 40-yard
Yeah.
dash of all receivers at the combine.
I mean, he's big, but there was big guys running it as well. Do you know? It's not. He's not such an outlier on size that you can forgive him that. I'm just not quite there on him. I don't know what. Again, talking about vibes, not stats. I don't know what it was. I just didn't. I didn't get the feels for Keon Coleman as I did for some of these other guys.
Okay, well, I'll try and I'll sell people on him instead then. Yeah, so he ran the slowest 40-yard dash of any receiver at the combine, but then he had the fastest miles per hour at the gauntlet drill at the combine. So it's slight contradiction. Do you want to take the athletic testing data or do you want to take the GPS data? And I think it seems probably a changing more towards the GPS data because you get it from all the college games as well. So maybe the 40 doesn't matter so much, but it certainly raises question marks there, doesn't it, over his athletic ability. In terms of the separation, there's different ways of making separation, isn't there, right? And I think he is someone who separates with physicality and more so at the catch points. You can separate once you're in the air. It doesn't always have to be within your routes. That I think he can pluck the ball from anywhere. People see him as this contested catch god. I don't think he is that. I think he's more than good enough, but I don't think he's kind of that is be all and end all is that, because I think he's got enough awareness. His ball tracking is some of the best. I really like that. Fluid movement as well. He's a smooth runner. That gauntlet drill which we're talking about, which they've got balls thrown from either direction, they need to stay on the line running. They're able to test whether the players are weaving within their routes or not. He is straight down the line. He's extremely polished, I think, as a route runner, and I think he's an excellent blocker as well. I think his usage at Florida State, he was clearly their best receiver. And they were throwing him screens. I'm thinking, why are you throwing this guy screens? Just let him work downfield. Let him work up against corners, and just basically throwing the ball, which effectively they had to do down the stretch. He was single-handedly won them games, because I think when Florida State needed bailed out, they just threw the ball up and let Keon Coleman go and get it. So yeah, I don't know where to place him in a way, because I'm a little bit torn. I can see everything he does well. I can see how that reflects well at the NFL. But do I think that skill set transitions into a true number one guy who's going to be a game changer? No, I don't think so. But I think he could be an adequate number two.